Alright, yes then the people, this is going to be Gable Cross Police Station, otherwise known as Swindon Police Station, I believe. So we're going to film it today. I've been paying attention to some of the, criticism and some of the feedback on some of the recent videos, and yeah, I'm going to make sure that I kind of make the necessary improvements moving forward. So I'm not going to make it obvious and kind of explain what it is I'm doing. And yeah, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, this is Gable Cross. We're going to audit it. We're going to see what the reaction's going to be to the photography. But yeah, man, I'm excited today. I'm excited to kind of get this going and bring some good videos. So yeah, we'll pick this back up inevitably. Here we go. Nearly got crept up on. Hello, good morning.
Right.
Good, thanks.
Can we help?
I'm just here making a video.
Yeah.
Alright, is there any reason why you're in the... You're around here doing it?
Well, can I not be here?
We're just having a chat. Is there any
Okay.
reason why you're here?
Go ahead.
I don't need a reason, to be fair. Is everything okay? Like, you seem a bit tense.
No, just having a chat with you.
Okay.
Do you want to have a chat with me?
Yeah, well, I mean, we can talk. What do you want to... What can I do for you?
You stood around the side of a police station. Is there anything I could do to help you?
Not in particular.
Okay, cool.
Why is this, like, does this look dodgy or something? You back again?
There's obviously no issue with you filming,
All
do
right.
whatever you need to do, but just be mindful that people, if they're released from custody or whatever, they might not want you filming them as they're released from here, and don't film through the gates because that's not public inside.
Yeah, but if I can see it from public.
Yeah, I'm saying just don't film into the gates because that's not public.
Well, I will continue
Okay,
to.
thank you.
Good morning, have a good day, alright?
Okay. So was that a request or was that like an order? No, don't wanna discuss the legalities, just wanna give a couple directives and then keep it moving. Excuse me. Were they filming? I don't know. To be honest, it's early, man. It's early. I don't know if they were. I don't know if they were filming me or not, but they didn't seem like they wanted to hang around long. I think they know that it's for YouTube. That's why they want to have a quick, abrupt interaction. But yeah, we'll set up shop longer, man. I need to start learning to be more patient, because to be honest, if they don't do nothing for 20 minutes, usually I'm just gone. So yeah, I need to learn how to be more patient. So I brought my personal phone out as well. Usually I leave it in the car, but I brought it out just to keep me a bit more entertained as I wait. So yeah, that's fine. We'll wait for longer. I'll try even wait for an hour if I can. Make the most of our time here. But yeah, I'll pick it back up. Well, yeah, I'm about an hour off schedule, man. It's a bit frustrating. There was a crash on the motorway or something. And not only that, I came here and I was trying to park in that Sainsbury's, but there was flipping roadworks or something. So I took the wrong turn in, and then I was back on the motorway, and then I had to drive down all those like country roads and this and that for like another 10 miles. So I'm about an hour off schedule. So yeah, not too pleased about that. That being said, we're here now. It's only an hour, so hopefully we can make up for the lost time. But yeah, see, let's always as we're leaving.
Hello, mate. You recording vehicle indexes, are you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What, for police?
Excuse me.
For all police officers coming into work?
If they happen to be on camera, then yeah.
Okay.
Was there an issue with that? Who are you, by the way?
Sorry?
Who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Okay.
Okay. And just for your tape, Inspector Barry Reid.
You're an inspector,
Okay,
are you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I do think it's a little bit.
You're wearing a
odd
lot
that
of aftershave, by the way.
Thanks very much.
It smells alright, but yeah.
Okay. If you're here to wind me up, it's not going to work, fella.
Okay.
I'm
Why
too
are
old.
you getting wound up? Are you?
No. I'm just asking you why you're recording indexes of police officers coming into work?
I don't have a, vested interest in any police indexes. I just happen to be filming. If they're filmed, then they're filmed.
Okay.
If you were that concerned about it, you should perhaps consider taking the bus to work or like public transport, something like that. Okay. What are you laughing? I'm being serious.
Oh yeah.
I'm being dead serious.
Okay. It's all right, fella.
Okay.
I'll just send somebody out this way.
All right. Let me just get the reg right quick.
Can you stop calling my index?
Why?
To work?
Why?
Because that's a security risk,
Why
isn't
is
it?
Why is it?
Because if you put that on social media,
why is it a security risk?
That is a security risk to me and my family.
How is it?
How?
How is it?
Posting.
It's in public, mate.
Sorry?
It's in public.
No. This is a police station, fella.
Stop
This
coming so close.
is a police station. You are on police property.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is public property. There's no. This is definitely no. You don't touch
just
me.
Come here.
You don't touch me. No, I'm not coming nowhere. Don't even think about touching me again. Don't even think about touching me again. Okay. This is public place. I can film. There's no gates
this is a
coming.
police station.
All right, I'm aware that it's a police station. Can you identify yourself, please?
Yeah.
And let me know before you start recording me, thanks.
Yeah, I was just going to let you know, actually.
All right,
I was just putting my keys on my lanyard, all right?
All right, no worries.
So I'm just recording for my protection and for yours, all right?
Yeah, likewise. Would you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, my name's PC Venton. My call number's 0345, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Can you explain to the inspector that it's not a crime to film any registration plates from a public place?
You're not on a public
You may have a problem with it, but I know your feelings are getting hurt or whatever, but
No.
my rights, your feelings don't trump my rights, so I can film.
You walked across the car park.
Yeah.
In a second. So have you been recording in that car park?
I haven't had a focused interest on number plates, but if I want to, I can walk around here and record it. Yeah, of course I can.
No, you can't. That's a private place. This is a private place.
No, it's not. This
part is a public place.
This is all paid for by the taxpayer. So what? This is leased. You have an occupational lease for this police station, and you're doing a service for the public. So therefore, the public can access all of this.
Okay. What do you intend to do with these?
Whatever I want to do with it.
The videos.
I don't have to tell you.
You don't?
No.
Okay. So if you intend to post those on social media and explicitly say that they are police officers' indexes, which poses a risk to police officers and their families.
How?
Okay, that is a risk through terrorism.
Why?
Okay?
Why would people?
And therefore, the Terrorism Act offences could come into play.
Okay, we're going down that route, are we?
No, because I'm telling you that is the risk to police officers.
So do you think you're a valuable target for a terrorist?
Well, we know we are.
All right, well, how do you know that?
Because
how
we're
can
at
you know
heightened
that?
risk.
Heightened risk based on what data, what facts?
Okay, what I'm asking you is what you
don't
intend
ask
to
me
do.
anything. You don't need to ask me anything. Stop talking about terrorists and that's not good. Look, how can you even fabricate that?
Why are you here recording indexes
Because I want to.
Police
I don't
cars?
need to have a reason. I'm not recording any indexes. You just happen to be driving
you walked
past.
from this car park.
Yeah, because I'm proving a point.
As I came in, and then you started to record my car as I went through the barrier. Okay.
Right,
have you been in this car park, which is a private place?
Doesn't matter if I have or haven't. If
Have
I
you been
want to, I
recording
can.
Police officers'
Doesn't matter.
indexes in
I'm
a
not
car
answering.
park?
I'm not answering. Let's keep a bit of distance. I don't know what you're gonna do. You seem a little bit hostile. You seem dangerous.
Me?
You got that weird look in your eyes. Yeah.
That's because, fella, I've been doing this for 29 years. Okay?
And do you
have
reasonably
tried-
suspect that
and
I'm
you-
doing here
and
to
you
do
have
something
tried
wrong?
to provoke me and provoke me.
Yeah, it
and
looks like it
provoke me.
worked.
No, not at all.
Well, you seem pretty
So I'm
upset.
trying to ask you why you are here.
Well, I haven't been trying to provoke you, by the way. But just know I can film any registration that I like. So what was the reason for bringing him out here? Like,
I was
stopped his gate.
I was pulling in.
all right, well, we're having a conversation between the two of us. I don't really see why he's here.
So I'm asking you why you are here recording.
I don't need to answer. I don't need to account for my presence in a public place.
You're not in a public place. This is police.
This is not a private
This
place.
is police property.
This is publicly
You are
accessible.
recording on
This is
police
publicly
property.
accessible. Look, the gates are for cars not to go through. Any pedestrian, what's this for then? Any pedestrian can walk through here, walk around here.
No.
Yeah. So this is a civil matter anyway. Well, I'm not moving.
That is not a private place.
Well, I'm not moving.
What were you doing in the car park of the police station?
Doesn't matter what I was doing. I can be in any car park I want.
You can't.
Yes, it's publicly
I'm gonna ask
accessible.
you nicely to move on, please.
Is that a request?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I'm going to politely decline your request and I'm going to continue filming.
Are you?
But rest assured, I mean, if I wanted to, I could, but I don't have, again, a vested interest in anyone's private registration.
Okay.
So
are
I
you
do want to
record-
allay your suspicions, but at the same time, your kind of suspicions and emotions doesn't trump my right to film from public. Do you understand that?
but you're recording specifically police officers.
Yeah, and you're saying because there's a terrorism risk, which I just don't know. I simply don't agree with that.
There's risks to police officers, but it's what you intend to do with that.
Regardless of what I do, I don't believe that this is putting you at risk. And if you're so, you know, at risk of terrorism and stuff, then it might be a good idea to consider public transport and stuff like that.
Okay, why are you smirking when you said that? Because this is your antagonistic
No,
approach.
it's not.
You're trying to keep calm, but you can't keep the smirk behind it, can you? So therefore, you are here to try and wind me
I'm
up.
not here to wind you up.
And provoke
I'm just
a reaction.
saying.
That's what you're trying to do.
All right,
It's
so why are
pretty
you bringing
obvious.
up terrorism then?
Why? Because if you post indexes of police officers,
It's not a terrorism
and police
risk.
vehicles
No, because you just take.
on social media, there is a risk of internal and external
I'm
terrorism.
smirking because
towards police
you're so
officers.
serious. Like
I am serious.
you're making me feel uncomfortable.
Because
Like
I've had threats in this organisation.
what, from terrorists?
No, from organised crime groups. Okay, so it's not
Like who?
just. Sorry,
Like who?
I'm not going to explain that.
Whatever.
to you.
I would really expect you to be able to explain it if it had happened.
So we have had threats. We receive threats as police officers daily whilst we're doing our business.
I don't maybe you do out and about.
You are here recording indexes.
Okay, let me ask you a
asking
question.
you politely, what do you intend to do with this recording?
It doesn't matter what I intend to do. My question to you would be: have there been any prior cases where criminals have filmed police registrations and police coming in and out
Yes.
of a police station and then targeted?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay, well, tell
Okay,
me one example then. Tell me an example.
You
then.
live in a little bubble then,
I
fellow.
don't
if
live
you
in a bubble
believe that
because
happens.
I would really expect you to support what you're saying with some sort of data or statistic.
Okay. Have you got this chap's face on your camera? Okay.
Or I can request that, by the way, under data protection. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
subject access request actually. That's
Yeah,
what
under the
it's
Data
called.
Protection Act.
Right. I'm
And
not really
SAR.
comfortable with you recording my indexes, and you specifically switched your camera on as I was driving through the barrier to do that.
Right.
And ever since then, you've been antagonistic. You've been smirking behind your camera, trying to provoke a
No,
reaction.
because
No,
you're
are.
funny.
You are, fella.
You make me laugh because you're so
are.
serious and
you've-
that.
I am serious because
It's your body language is making me laugh. That's all it is. I mean, listen, if you're provoked, I mean, you're an inspector. I feel like you should have a higher threshold for being provoked. Like, come on. Why are you getting provoked so easily? I'm here exercising my right to film in a public place, and you're saying that's provocative.
And I'm telling you, you're not in a public place. You're on police.
I'm certainly
police
in
office-
it. This place
This is
becomes
police
a public place
No.
under the
This is
Criminal
a police
Justice Act.
station, okay, and therefore there are other acts that can come into play, like causing a disturbance on police premises. Okay.
What act? What legislation is that? Causing a disturbance on police premises.
Yeah,
I haven't heard of
it-
that one before.
It is.
All right.
Look
so
it up, dude. All right.
why don't you tell me what it is, dude?
So you're now laughing. You're trying to provoke me. You know, I'm trying to be polite to you, and to be honest,
right.
I'm going to ask you if you can leave, please.
All right. Well,
Okay, because actually, if you continue to film indexes of cars in here, then we may look to other offences.
What?
Okay?
Like what?
And we may look at why you are here and what you are doing.
And use what offence? Use what legislation
I will
to find that out?
use section 44 of the Terrorism Act.
I will find that out.
use section 44 of the Terrorism
I
Act.
will find that out.
use section 44 of the Terrorism Act if necessary. Because it's odd, it's not right behaviour, and you are trying to provoke us, and you know you are.
Section 44 of the Terrorism Act.
Yeah.
Sure about that? All right. I would love to see you use that act.
Okay.
Just make sure it exists before you use it.
Okay. I'm going to ask you if you can just leave.
And I'm gonna politely decline
No,
your,
no, mate.
your
You are.
request.
No,
you don't touch
seriously,
me. Look, you
I'm
touch
going to
me.
ask you to move
No,
off,
don't
off
touch
a police
me.
premises
Get your hand
now,
off me.
okay?
Get off me. Now get off
You're
me.
not going to
Now get
record
off me.
any more
Get off me.
indexes.
Nah.
Okay.
I am going to record
now
indexes.
you are here.
No.
This is a public
No,
place.
no.
This side is not.
No.
I'm going to ask you to stop.
No, you don't do that, you know. You just put hands on me, that's an assault. I'm gonna go film your reg. No, this guy's taking the piss. Trying to put hands on me and that. Let's cut the recording so we don't lose anything. Well, he shouldn't just have put hands on me, by the way. This is a private place. This is a public place.
This is this part here.
No. Then it's a civil matter. It's a civil matter. It's not private. It's an implied right of access. There's nothing stopping me from being here, so I can be here all I like. Thank you very much.
all right.
You can't be putting hands on me.
The reason why you can't be filming indexes.
Look at this guy. Look, he's taking his jacket off.
Have you heard of problems in Northern Ireland with police officers being targeted?
This isn't Northern Ireland.
On public police premises, I'm asking you to leave.
Yeah, well, you've asked me and you put hands on me. Well, I'm refusing. Now what? You know I can sue you. Can I get your shoulder number? You've just assaulted me, by the way.
1286. I haven't tried to
Yes,
assault
you absolutely have.
I've tried
There's
to
no
escort-
barriers. Look at this. There's nothing blocking me from being here. So my presence here is lawful. I know the law.
Step the other side.
No,
of
you're
that pavement,
going to put
please.
hands on me again. I suggest you don't, you know. Because I'll just come back. I'll keep coming back.
Will you?
Yes, I will. Because I haven't committed any offence. This is a civil matter. Even if I was trespassing, which I'm not, because this is all publicly accessible.
Why are you smirking behind your
I'm
camera
not
again?
smirking,
You
mate.
are.
I'm not
you
smirking.
Are. You're trying to wind us up.
You're making me feel nervous. If
Am
I'm
I?
trying to wind you up, then why don't you just go in the car and that'll be that?
Yeah, he's now up front. Keep walking out.
Why have you got such a problem with me, man? Just chill. You shouldn't have just put hands on me either.
Step
No, I
outside
will
the
not
police
step
station.
outside. No.
I'm going to ask you again.
And you're
step
going to put
outside
hands
the
on me
poli-
again, are you?
I will do if necessary.
Why?
Okay? Because I'm asking you to leave.
Why?
Please don't put the camera right
No,
in
please
my
don't
face.
put hands on me.
Look, I've got my hands in my pocket.
Okay.
This is not aggressive.
But you've already done it, so I'm already.
Okay,
I can
and
already
I'm
sue.
asking you to leave.
You're
this
asking.
police premises
Are you
now.
asking or telling?
I'm now telling.
Have you not got anything better to do? What, like, is there no police work to be getting on with? You're an inspector for a reason, and you're letting your ego dictate how you're behaving. Just put your ego to one side. If I'm here to provoke, just leave it. Leave it at that. You're just acting a lot beyond your duty right now. Because I won't bow down to your authority. Just relax, man.
I
Chill.
don't need you to bow down.
We're not like, I'm not against you. Like, we're all on the same team, and you're just acting unreasonable. Like, just let me stand around here and film, and I'll probably be on my way. You're just trying to put hands on me and do this and that. I'm the one that's trying to de-escalate the situation, and you keep escalating it. Just relax, get in the car, and we'll leave it at that. Because your ego won't let you do it. So now you're smirking. Why are you smirking, big man?
Because
Stop smirking. Oh, there you go.
You are laughing behind your camera.
No, I'm not.
trying
I'm not
to
lying.
wind
I'm
me
not
up.
laughing now, am I? I'm certainly not laughing now. I'm being dead serious. I'm being dead serious. Don't try to put hands on me again, because I'm not gonna do anything back, but I'm gonna prevent you from doing it, because I have a right to be here. I have a right just as much as you have a right.
No. As I said, you are on police premises. I've told you.
And you just
times
assaulted
you're
me.
on-
How come? So I should be able to citizens arrest you right now, really?
Okay, citizens arrest me.
Yeah, something tells me it's not in my best interest to do so, and if it comes back as innocent, then I could be prosecuted. So you see, I weigh up the consequences before putting hands on people, but I don't have the same qualified impunity
I've
that you
asked
do.
you to leave
You
the
can
police
keep asking
premises.
all you like. I'm not leaving nowhere.
So what's your purpose here?
Don't
Why
worry
are you-
about my
Why are
purpose
you
here.
recording police indexes?
I'm not interested in no police indexes. Just get in the car, and I'll probably get bored and probably just
why
leave.
were you in the car park? Were you recording indexes whilst
It
you were in
doesn't
the
matter
car
if I was or
Because
wasn't.
that is police premises, and you are not.
We're still
entitled to
having.
be
We're
there.
going around in circles, Inspector.
We are because.
Can you apologise for putting hands on me, please?
No,
There was no
I've
reason
tried
for
to
it.
escort you off of police premises.
Okay, well, I'm
and
not
you've
leaving.
just completely ignored me and walked behind me.
Yeah, damn right. Now what? What are you going to do now? You're not making yourself look good here. You're not setting a good example for the young guys either. You need to respect the public's rights. I'm not here trying to antagonise you. All right, at times I was smirking, whatever, because you're just so serious. Like, you're a funny guy.
I
Like,
am
can't-
serious because.
Yeah,
strangely
listen,
enough,
Inspector, I do not pose a threat
I am
to
really
you.
interested in what you intend to do with this video, because if you were recording police officers' indexes and you are then putting that in social media, that is a risk, and it's not just the terrorist risk; it's an internal risk. And
An
as I've said-
internal risk? What, you
internal,
mean?
as in England.
Okay,
So-
so what, do we not have domestic internal terrorists?
Yeah, of course we do. We've got right-wing
Okay.
terrorism. We've got organised crime groups that would love to take out police
I don't
officers.
think,
on
I don't
occasions.
think so. Not based on
You,
this. No, because I'm aware. I wouldn't be naive to these things and come and do it. If it genuinely posed a security risk, I wouldn't come and do this. I wouldn't be irresponsible like that. So just bear that in mind as well.
The problem you're not understanding.
Yeah, you were talking about Northern Ireland, mate. I
Yeah,
can't really
the
take
problem-
what you're
the
saying
problem you're not
seriously, though.
understanding
I can't really
is
take
that
what you're saying seriously.
There's indexes in there that obviously, if they were seen on driveways of houses around the area, would identify people as police officers and member of police staff.
Right.
And that's the risk that it poses. Is that when we're at home,
Then you should really consider taking the bus to work then.
We're normal people. And
I know, I appreciate
what
that.
we're trying to get at, is
I appreciate that.
You know, when we take the uniform off, at the end of the day, we are a person just the same as you and me. And I don't think you would like it if people were coming to
Well,
your
mate,
house
you
and
chose to
threatening
you chose to do this job. You are aware of what
Yeah,
you know
I
the
do.
implications of doing such a job. If you haven't done anything unlawful or done anything wrong, I don't see any reason for why
Yeah.
anyone would want to target you. Do you understand?
I appreciate what you're trying to say. Yeah. I appreciate what you're trying to say, but the problem is that there's people out there that want to hurt us because we're police officers. And I'm speaking from experience. I've been assaulted purely because I was a police officer.
Really?
And yeah, I sustained literally a black eye and 2 punches to the head purely because I was a police officer, for no other
Were
reason.
you
other than
identified
that.
through your car?
I wasn't identified through my vehicle,
Okay.
no. But the problem is that my vehicle would identify.
The
me
thing
as a
is, though,
police
like
officer if
your
you post that video.
your concerns are not going to trump my rights. I'm not here making a sophisticated effort to make sure I film every single reg and do that.
But you just did. You said you were going to film this.
Yeah,
the
his reg
inspector's
because I'm being
registration.
petty. because I don't like the way he's acted and confronted me.
Yeah, okay, but what we're trying to understand is we're trying to make you understand the risk.
And he looks like he can handle himself as well. He had no problem putting hands on me. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to film.
That's
I'm
fine.
not. If I want to film the Regis, I can. But
you need.
I don't want to be irresponsible and film them. That's fine.
Yeah.
And believe me, I mean, I wasn't telling him because he upset me. But I wasn't filming anyone's Regis. I wasn't in the car park. I was filming the back gate. I was just leaving.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the situation with that. Obviously, I wasn't going to offer him the kind of courtesy of an explanation because I wasn't happy with how he dealt with the situation. But really and truly, my friend, that's what's going on. That's the situation. I'm not interested in anyone's registration. But again, hypothetically, if it so happens to be, I can film them.
Yeah, you could, but obviously, as the inspectors explained to you, if that video was to make it online and risk were to be identified from that video, even if it wasn't anything to do with you, but you posted it on Facebook, say, and someone that you were friends with was friends with someone else, it went all the way around the world. Do you get what I mean? That's the problem with the internet. Once you post it, it's out there.
Well, this is the digital age. Like, if you got so many concerns, again, I would really consider taking public transport, or maybe having a gate where the vehicles could be hit. I don't know. I'm not in charge of security arrangements for police. It's not my responsibility to do these. Do you know what I mean? I'm just exercising my right, doing what I can do, and I've reassured you that I haven't been.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, isolating cars and making an effort to film them. So if you could just explain that to your inspector, because I don't want to get into another altercation, or I don't want to get into any further exchanges with anyone. Do you understand? I haven't come here for this. So if you could just nicely explain that to him.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Do not cross this line. Okay. Up here, this ceases to be a public place. Okay. There are CCTV cameras watching you. If you proceed into that area, carry on, continue to video, we may take police action. Right?
Like what action?
But you know this because you're here to revoke, and I've just spoken, and I think from the CCTV, somebody knows you anyway. So we'll leave it at that. Please don't come past this barrier.
And what will happen if I do?
Because you'll be trespassing on police property. Okay.
Okay. Well, it's a civil matter, though, isn't it?
That is a civil matter. You're right. All right. Just leave it to it. Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you, Inspector. I'll be making a complaint, by the way. I don't want to be petty and film his number and intentionally film his plate again, but but listen, I feel like I stood up for myself pretty well. I don't need to be going in there and making. I feel like I've made my point. You know, if I really wanted to, I could walk past there. But I feel like I've made my point. I don't need to. I don't need to further. You know, try and go in there and do all that stuff. But anyway, that was that was Gable Cross Police Station. Inspector trying to get a bit handsy. I told him, you can't be getting handsy with me. I told him, nah. You know, sometimes you just got to stick up for yourself, you know. Like I said, people were telling me in the past, oh, you know, you ain't got no backbone. Well, here's my motherfucking backbone. Here it is. But you got to understand, I can't be bothered having phones seized and getting, do you know what I mean? That's just long, Section 44. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. This one defo deserves a like. Follow my Instagram, berks_2h. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys at Strood Police Station. That's where we're going next, baby. All right.